Hello, hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do the weekly Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge with you guys. Got my book here, and I do believe I have all my prompts. Run through those. Yep. And let me make sure I'm in frame. Looks good. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We are on week 25. And just real quick, I'm just going to snip this down while I'm looking at it. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay. We're on week 25. And the prompts are a piece of furniture, a doodle, something that makes sound in a pattern, an eating utensil, a list, and for a bonus, an illustration. So let me see what I've got here. Okay, eating utensil. I searched high and low. This was the only thing I could find. I thought about just hand drawing a fork or a spoon or knife or something, but I ran across this little sticker pack, a little picnic set, little picnic pieces. So I'm just going to use one of those. Okay, I don't really care for the color, the bright yellow and blue, but it's going to have to do. Okay, let's see. Let me run through these because I really don't remember. Okay, a list. This is what I've got for a list. This is just a paper pad that I have, and I just did some coffee staining on that. Piece of furniture, I think it was this. Yeah, okay. A piece of furniture, I've got this beautiful little picnic set here. Little kind of, actually it kind of ties in with that. You know, a little, what do you call those? Like a little patio set, I guess you would say. So I'm going to use that for a piece of furniture. Doodle we have to do on our own. Something to make sound in a pattern. I've got this digital here. It's the sound of rain. And I think it comes down in a pattern, you know. So I like that. And I think it's very appropriate for this current time because we're just getting so much rain and storms right now for May and June. So I think that's kind of appropriate. And I even like the bright color of the yellow umbrella. So I think that's going to do really nicely. Let's see, doodle and an illustration. I think I just grabbed these couple pieces. I'll use one of these. I've got this little illustration, this cardstock or a cardstock of kind of like a map scene, I guess you would say, and then this illustration here of a nest. So I'll use one of those. And those were just things that I had laying around, I think, and I just grabbed them. So, all right, let's see what we can do. I really, really like this, and I really, really like this. And I think these are going to be, for the most part, my two kind of like focal images, but I don't like how square they are. And I think this was originally like a watercolor print. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go along with that. And I'm just going to do a tear around the image. And we'll ink it up and see how that looks. I think it'll look really nice. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm good. And I'm just going to try and get, not really worry too much about the tear, but I'm just trying to get as close to the, you know, the edges of the image as I can. Take away as much of the white background as possible. I like that. Okay, and we're going to use Vintage Photo. Okay, I like that. Very pretty. And I don't like that it's so boxed off either, so I'm going to just kind of trying to do a little wonky tear around this as well. A little here and there, maybe a little bit on the corners. Good enough, just so it's not so straight all the way around. I don't like that boxiness. Okay. Yeah, I remember I had this image and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to use it for this prompt. It's appropriate, and I'll tell you, it's literally raining right now. You may hear some thunder clapping in the background even while I'm videoing this. I don't know. Okay. So that's appropriate. Then we've got this, and we've got to get one of these in. And I'm kind of drawn to this illustration of this map. I don't even know where this is. Let's see. I think that's good right there. And even there's a little yellow in that to bring that out. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Let me unclog my glue. And I like the positioning right there, so I'm just gonna a little bit of an overlap. Let's just get that down in place. Oh, I could have picked that up just a little bit. Too late. No problem. It's just dangling over the page just the slightest bit. I wasn't really paying attention to my positioning, but actually it just met right at the edge. That's fine. Okay. Now I'm not going to glue the outer edges because we got to tuck all these stuff in. I think I am drawn to this just because of the... So let's just tear this. Trim this down a little bit. Okay. I think it kind of gets lost because they're almost, let me ink around those edges so it'll stand out a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. Much better. Okay. And we've got to tuck this in here somewhere. I think I do want maybe the checklist to show. Okay, I can work with that. And then maybe a little piece down here. I would like those numbers to show. Let's just tear it right down the middle. Let's see. Everything's in pieces, but it's on the page. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, let's do a little bit of inking on those pieces. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll put this behind. Somewhere like that. And turn this for a moment. Now I can finish getting down all these edges now that I've got everything in place. And I'm just doing a quick glue. Okay, what do we think of that? I think that's a nice collage. Okay, so we're using that for illustration. Okay, so we don't need that. We still have eating utensil and doodle. So let's open this cute little pack up. They're under their umbrella, he's under his umbrella, and he's just thinking, I wish I could be invited to the brunch, right? I wish they were a little smaller. I'd put them just right on the table. Why don't we just use this whole picnic basket? I'm gonna have to have it on a little bit on and off of the page, I think, but I'm just gonna use the whole piece. And just to kind of tie things in, I'm going to, I guess these are little cookies. Now they're kind of big. Doesn't put them on the table. Yeah, they're too big to put on the table. All right, we'll leave those off, but we've got our eating utensils. And I could trim off what's hanging over. Hey, random stickers that you have around your inventory sure do come in handy, you know, because I knew I had something with some utensils, but it took me a minute to find it. But I'm glad I did. Okay, so that simplified that. Put the lid on my glue. We've got everything down. All I need left is doodle. So let me think on that a second, see what I want to do. See a couple of loose spaces there somewhere. There we go, right over here. Very cute. Okay. Doodles. The only thing I have is I have a black, gold, and silver marker. So I'm thinking black. I don't think the gold or the silver will stand out too well on here. And it's kind of a wide marker, just a Sharpie. Looks like this marker's almost dried up also. We'll do some marks going around the outer edge. Makes me think like I'm drawing a state or something. Okay. Maybe put a butterfly up on the umbrella. And Maybe that's what he's watching. He's looking at the umbrella or he's looking at the food. I don't know. I feel like I want to put something right here. But I just don't know what I want. They're puzzle pieces. That's what it makes me think of now. Puzzle pieces. Okay. Not bad. I can live with that. I want to draw flowers, but I just don't think flowers would really fit into this composition here too well. Just because they're, you know, that's kind of the easiest thing to do, you know. I can just put like a plant or something right here. Kind of going off the page a little bit. There we go. What are those? There's a plant like that that I'm thinking of. I can't think of it right at the moment, but all right, that's enough doodling. We've got a butterfly and we've got a squiggly tree plant. Okay, I can work with that. What do you guys think? I'm gonna call that one done. Piece of furniture. We've got this little bistro set here. Doodle. It's my little wavy plant, as well as a little drawn butterfly and just some traces around each piece of paper. Something that makes sound in a pattern. We've got rain. Eating utensil. We've got forks and knives there in a little picnic basket. A list. I've got that separated and in the background there, and for an illustration I've got that piece of that map there as well in a couple places. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna call that one done, and I think I like it. All right, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Thank you so very much for spending some time with me, guys. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Okay, take care and God bless. Bye bye.